It is. Let me take my cap off. That's better. Needs to be done though. I've been sleeping off the cap, off the what do you call that? Do rag. Um, I'm gonna talk about the Bill Cosby situation, and I didn't get to see all the Good Morning America, but he said in his 60 something years he never thought this was gonna happen to him. And I do. Let me say something. The reason why that I'm not trying to use favoritism because he's an African American descendant man. But I'm just saying, um, all throughout history, this is the reason why some of us people in African American you know, get defense on this, is that because when there was good African American, especially men of any shade of color, mixture, whatever, part black, pure black, whatever, it was always you're guilty before you're innocent. Never you're innocent before you're guilty. And when at first, the reason why I'm calling this out because Wendy Williams said that she heard a tabloid about this, and back when she was on radio, and Bill Cosby threatened to fire her. Okay, so they were trying to threaten to fire Wendy Williams why she want to get back at him. That's the reason why she had on the show, that woman on the show talking about the interview on there. Come on, Wendy. I mean, I like Wendy, but I know, girl, you're trying to get back at Bill Cosby. But when this comedian, this coon, black coon, okay, I forgot his name, his male comedian, kind of dark skin, I think, came in and bashed Bill Cosby in front of folks mostly white and talking about the sex abuse scandal. This man, ever since these women started to come out the woodwork. Now I'm not saying that it's true that sometimes people who do have power can abuse that power and people will start the truth will come out. It's saying what you do in the dark will come out light. But it's fishy. And I don't understand why they will wait to. And like I said, I don't care what. Like some people were saying, like Lovey T was saying that Beverly Johnson does not no ratchet woman. That's not in tabloids or gossip. But like Tommy something like yours said that you was she dated this white man or she was working for a white man and he was in trouble for some rich white man. He was in trouble for sexually abusing women and especially in I don't know if it's girls or women, and he was from Bahamas, something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all watch Thomas Neal's channel, and you talk about the white man that Baby Johnson was working for, and also was dating one time. You know what I'm talking about, okay? But it's weird that all this started to come out in the woodwork. You know what I'm saying? It took one brother making fun, and the reason why I'm saying is because ever since 10 years ago, 11 years ago, since 2004, ever since Bill Cosby attacked the rashness in that people in our community do, those African American descent, the rashness call themselves a nigger, pants sagging. Sometimes my English is not that good, but I don't try to talk ghetto on purpose, okay? I was raised not to speak proper language, and when hip hop came along, not to make a change story, I was attacked from being taught I was like a white boy, blah blah. And I'm actually a mixed white, so what the heck? But still, that was being harassed. So when I was learning Spanish and I was talking slang, that happened 20 years ago, okay? And so I didn't want to talk correct English, but as you got older, you have to speak correct English, and that's the English that I was raised. I shouldn't have been embarrassed to speak correct English, but people purposely want to talk ghetto, want to talk ratchet, and call it ebonics, whatever. He talked about that. He bashed the rap media. Okay, I have some things I like about rap. I'm getting tired of the nigga word being thrown around on rap song. I'm just tired of it. The buffoonery and cooning in hip hop. Okay, that's got to go. Okay, he talked about how these people, no offense to anybody, I'm going to go there. How these folks name their children Shaquanisha. You know what I'm saying? These type of stereotypes. Like for example, when those two Hispanic guys made the black girl name video, Tyra Banks didn't get offended, neither did I, because I know those are not black names. No African. Then come on with no name Shaquanisha and all other stuff. Do you hear any slaves name that name before they ain't got changed by a white master? No. You would not go to Africa hear some Quanisha and none of the other names, okay? I can deal with Keisha. That's something better to deal with. But Equanisha, you know what I'm saying? All of these weird names. They are not those historical African black names. Okay, those are those are ghetto names. Okay, so them two Hispanic guys, Andrew, whatever their names were, the two Hispanic guys that was on Tyra Banks show. I didn't get offended because I know my history. I know my grandmother, who's older than on my dad's side, would tell me we never named our names. Like what names, what the word? And she, when she heard the video back in 2011, she was laughing, along with me. We was like, why, so, and it make us look bad. I can deal with Keisha, yes, but Equanisha, you know what I'm saying? I'm using names. I want to use, what I'm saying? It's just kind of weird. Ika and Isha, those not historical black names. So that's why I like y'all thinking these folks actually think that these are historical black names, and y'all making us look bad. So, you know, what's the name? Bill Cosby attacked that. We're trying to, one thing, the reason why I'm defending Bill Cosby because this brother wants us to be successful, not low, not trying to be low on purpose. Okay, that's the whole reason why he don't want this disintegration in our community, and that's exactly what this coon was doing in front of the white folks, being a doggone shoe shining coon. I don't know the dog comedian name, making fun of Bill Cosby. And the reason why ever since Bill Cosby made the headlines, you had Mike Tyson making fun, bashing him. You had all these people bashing him because this man becomes successful. Besides him being an actor and a comedian, he also was a college graduate. He had scholarship for people in the African American community, so he can excel. So we're not be living in ghetto and all other names. Okay. I wish a lot of other things, excuse me. And that's the whole reason why. So ever since this old doggone coon come out of one of the weird words to make fun of Bill Cosby, that's when all these white women, some of these sisters too, whether it's part black, light skin, brown skin. I don't see as a dark skin one because Deb Johnson is brown skin. But they had light, high yellow ones come out of blue camera skin, whatever, come out the blue, bashing this man for some money. It's all I can say. It's a money game. And please, do not give me no Jan Dixon. You tell me all this year when she was on Tyra Banks show, she didn't tell nobody about Bill Cosby. Come on now. And she was already a drug. One thing, like I tell you before, at first I liked the woman. I felt sorry for her because her father, not Bill Cosby, raped her. Okay, I felt sorry for this woman. Okay, she actually killed her father. She admitted and didn't go to jail either because when when she was on E Channel, I watched this back in 2006 on YouTube. I was in El Paso Community College, and what happened was when she was visiting her father who raped her and was a racist and everything else, and also physically abusive. She got because she was the reason why she would drink at these the modern places and get high because she was trying to deal with that pain that she did with her father. So when she mentioned, and she didn't get arrested for this, she pulled the string. When the person on the hospital they died, you pull the string. You know what I'm talking about? And that's exactly what she did. So how she killed her, and she can go to her father's funeral, whatever. And I can understand. I never had it happen, but I was slightly, her social physical abuse by both of my parents, should I say. And I know that feeling. I'm very bipolar. That's the reason why I can deal with someone like that. But when she started being ugly towards the people on the Tyra Banks show, the people on her modeling show, that's what got me offended because I'm serious. I was a striving model with Laura Productions, and like I say, if that was to happen to me, if I was to change agencies and go to Jane Dixon agency and she would slap me around, I'm sorry, I don't care about her being white. I don't care about being a woman. It's a human being attacking me because that's against law. That white dude the white dude that got slapped should have filed a physical suit. Should press charges on camera. Should have pressed charges. That's assault. I don't care about her being a woman. So that's why when I saw all that and I saw how, and remember, I was on modellunch.com. It was mostly a men model site. We were trying to look for gigs, look for stuff. And many of those men, it's white men too. So that y'all stop thinking that brother every time a brother on rap song say bitch or hoe, he's talking about a black woman. They talking about a woman period. That's being spiteful. Okay? These white dudes, and I join along with them, call Jan Dickinson a bitch this, bitch that, bitch this. I'm like, dang, this is like a gangster rock song up here, you know what I'm saying? So I never had, and never when I saw her show on Oxygen Channel, she was, I mean, I'm talking about sexual assault and harassment. There was some girls. It was a white girl down there. She had red, blonde hair. She was a Christian woman. I don't know if she was a Protestant or she was a Catholic, but she was did not want to get nude. And Dan Dixon said, if you don't get nude, you don't work for my agency. So that means she don't kick her out of the poor house if she don't get butt naked and stuff. This is how sick this woman was. And that's what I'm saying. If you've been a sexual abuse and you have people on your agency who don't want to get nude, you have to respect this decision. I mean, dog, are you trying to make a porno model agency? Because that's exactly what you're trying to do. And that's why, I mean, the woman was crazy. And, one thing, she was on Judge Christina. And the white dude, the same white dude, the one that because he was drinking and he had a drinking problem. Okay, she had a drinking problem because of what happened to her. Usually, that's why you have a lot of coke addicts, dope addicts, and alcoholics out there. When they've been abused as a child, they have that memory. That's why I'm on medication. Thank God I'm not abusing alcohol or doing drugs. But they had that medication. So when they drink or they do drugs, it's trying to waste their pain. And it doesn't waste their pain. So of course, they keep on doing it, trying to waste that pain. You get my point? So that's the reason why I'm like, dang, she should have understood. I've been sexually abused. I wouldn't just like I was, I didn't nobody something do something sexual towards me, whatever, by force. Why would I force these girls and these men too who don't want to get nude, not do it? I mean, dang, there's other gigs out there that doesn't involve nudity. So that woman was crazy. I mean, she was psycho, and just Christina should have wrong. I call her a mother. Okay, these folks already have a mother at home. They don't need a secondary mother, a surrogate mother. Okay, she already have a son that she'll take care of. The one she had from who she had? No, it wasn't the man that played Doug something that played He-Man. No, he had the one that played He-Man back in the 80s. He had threesome with Jan Dickinson and uh, Grace Jones. And so, okay, everybody knows she was bisexual. She was too. She admitted in her book. I read a book that people said on Wikipedia that she read the book. So Jan Dickinson, she was already wild and crazy. So if she had slept with Bill Cosby, on consensual and then called it rape so she can get some money, I wouldn't see it. Remember one thing, due to the drugs and alcohol this woman was doing, she lost her modeling career. Okay, because I never heard of Jan Dickinson until Tyra Banks put her on there, and I her bashing Bill Cosby. I lost respect for her. Beverly Johnson, I don't care how classy she tried as she ain't classy. She cussed Bill Cosby out. I lost respect for Beverly Johnson. Okay, I kind of felt like Gina. Remember when she was playing on Martin? Gina wanted to beat the crap out of Beverly Johnson. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about Beverly Johnson. You know, I really don't think this man, and this is my opinion, and I have a right to have my own opinion as an American citizen in my partial native country because I'm mixed with Native American besides African European. I think in freedom of speech, freedom of belief, whatever. Uh, I don't think that Bill Cosby did this. Okay, they waited to 2015. Like I said, it was a woodwork to get every time a brother gets successful. Not only had to deal with white racist people, he got to deal with people, the crabs and barrel in his own community. And I noticed for example, when I was trying to become a bilingual singer, besides I had some Hispanic people who were racist who did not want me to do it. I had people who were African American descent who didn't want to see that. It was the crabs and bear situation. Okay. Why do you think I'm gonna be? I'll say I prefer. And although I do have Hispanic American friends who are born here, have family born here, whatever. I suppose that personally deal with the immigrants because they're more accepting to what I do compared to those who are born here. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I mean, you know, they want us to be jigaboos, coons, mammies, and all the other stuff to the world. That's the only entertainment they want to see. And then they turn hip hop into a buffoon cooning stuff. Here's up my nigga. You would never back in the Jim Crow days, a respectable brother would never call himself a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Would never call himself a nigga. Now you got brothers here. What's up, my nigga? Yeah, my nigga. What are you acting just ghetto buffoons? It's like Jim. They don't have to put on makeup, darken themselves, and act and dance like act crazy. They doing it already on TV screen. And that's why Bill Cosby was against it. So when I see a brother that actually say this, who wants to say, who's trying to make stop this defamation, and these people living the defamation and living up to the standard of it, of who we are, that's why I'm defending him. And like I say, it takes, I'm not saying, of course he's adulterer because he had that woman, okay, no offense to Bill Cosby, he's adulterer because that white woman, was white Hispanic, what was that woman who forgot her name? It was 20 years ago, actually 19 years ago, in 1996. Some mixed chick claimed to be Bill Cosby's daughter, and it wasn't. The truth, it wasn't. It was the other guy. I forgot her name. She locked up for making that lie up, trying to blackmail the what's it called, the tabloids and stuff, and they put her in jail. I forgot her name. She was mixed. But he slept with her mother, and that's how she was close to Bill Cosby, and she thought that was her dad, and it wasn't. Okay, and Bill Cosby went to a lot through that, and he also went with his son being killed by that Russian gangster. Okay, in the road, and that's why I mean Bill Cosby went to a lot, and now here's another situation. They have to deal with he has to deal with these false accusations of rape. And like I say, it seemed to me before this coon brought it out and started because I guess he got offended because he's one of them buffoon coon brothers who want to live this buffoon coonish trash life and call it black life. Okay, so someone who's African American, actually who has a degree, who's intelligent, attacks that bullshit. That's when, oh no, I gotta stop this. You know what I'm saying? Because and so that's why he came from the white folks and acted a coon, and somebody had to go around and bash him. And it's been a plot since. So like I tell everybody, people always say, well, white folks will try to get us and try to knock us down. It don't always be white folks, and I did that. That's why I'm not racist. And I'm mixed with white, so I'm not racist to anybody. That's why I had to say it's not just the white folks. It's these Uncle Ruckus, okay, where they ghetto, or they in corporate America, or they kind of entry mamas where they ghetto, or they in corporate America, corporate kind of entry mama, okay. So no matter they light skin, no matter they dark skin, you got the crabs in a barrel who want to drag you down because they don't want you to be successful. They just jealous, okay. So that's the reason why. And one thing I attacked the reason why Wendy Williams was attacking Bill Cosby because back in the day, she in the '90s and in the early 2000s before she became kind of a show. I love Wendy Williams, but I have to call it out. The reason why Wendy Williams was attacking because they had threatened to fire her if she brought up their story about the rape situation because it's been a plot since the beginning, like they did Michael Jackson. I just say Michael Jackson was too naive and fool around having befriending children. Okay, he's trying to live like a child because he didn't have a childhood with his crazy father, making him famous earlier in life, not giving him a chance to go play with his brothers and play with other kids and stuff. Okay, all right. Michael Jackson was too naive. Okay, he should have got therapy as soon as he got that albums and Grammys and everything else. He should have got therapy. So he can be a grown man. So that was the reason why. But and I do believe that Michael Jackson was innocent to the whole situation. He just being too naive and trying to be Peter Pan at a grown man age. Okay, that's the whole reason why. So and it was so silly. If y'all don't accuse this man of child molestation, why y'all continue to bring your children around him? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make no sense. I don't care who it is. I'm not gonna let my kids go visit somebody just because they're famous, a grown woman or man. I'm not gonna let my kids go sleep around and sleep in the same bed or whatever. They were in a sexual because even Michael Jackson even told the man in England, from the Arab Arabian man who's from England, Martin Bashir, whatever his name is, he told me it wasn't sexual. Okay, he mentioned that. Okay, so at least he told the truth, it wasn't sexual. But still, it was risky to get him looked at as this pedophile when he wasn't. Okay, and so Michael Jackson should trying to live like a child in a grown man's body. That's just, he should have got all that money he was making, buying all them toys and stuff. He should have got some help. Okay, he was physically abused and everything else. He should have got help for all that money. I'm sorry. You couldn't pay me in the world to live like a child in a grown man's body. Trust me, I'm telling you, I hated being a child because I wasn't able to make my own decisions. I wasn't able to do what I want to do. Okay, and that's how I am. Okay, I like to live my own life and do what I want to do. So I love being a grown man. Okay, you know. But Michael Jackson was trying to live that lifestyle as a child, trying to be a child in a grown man's body, make the Neverland ranch and stuff as a grown man, and and one thing, it woke him up, and I'm glad that he was the best father to his kids. Yes, I do believe his kids as a mixed race person. He's a black identified person, but he's actually, when you look at the different shades in Jackson family, that's not pure black, okay? Um, his family has mixed background too. His parents got mixed background too, just like all of us have. We're racially mixed. We're not pure blacks, okay? Those kids can come out looking like white folks. We have history of that. We have family members. I have ancestors who looked white, who's part black, okay? Um, I mean, it's a Creole. You have people who pass as white. That's the reason why you will see people. They'll have a family member who look the whitest person in the world, and they'll. I mean, that's one thing about us. We need to stop lying about who we are and tell the truth. We're racially mixed people. There, there are stories about people in our families, who had passed for white, who never came back and visited their family. Okay, this was way before Sarah Jane and Imitation Life movie came out. He also had family members who cursed their family members who they look white to pass. Okay, they wasn't crying like Sarah Jane mom. It wasn't crying like that. Okay, so therefore, I mean, you know, that's nothing. There's nothing to be to shame about. Tell like it is. Tell the truth. Say shame the devil. Okay, but those are his kids. Okay, I don't care what anybody say. Those are his kids. There are people who, because I do believe that the man had a skin disease. His family back him up. His his doctor back him up. He's dead because usually when you die about something, the truth comes out when you die. But they still backing him up and saying that he had disease. That's why, and I see why he was wearing a glove and tape on his hands to cover the doggone light spots, those fair skinned spots of his body, and they had to put makeup on him all over, you know what I'm saying, so they can cover up. Yeah, he had a disease. And so that's why I do believe those people making fun of him. He tried to white. So funny part is having white people make fun of him, go get a tan, look like get my skin tone, and nobody's not making jokes about them. It's very hypocritical, very hypocritical. But people, and I'm an advocate. People can do whatever they want to their body. Stop trying to tell somebody because they're race they're supposed to live a certain way. We live in America. We don't live in slavery days, okay? So, but point is, I don't believe that he was trying to look 100% Caucasian, should I say? Um, but he 19 here. He was mixed with Caucasian and the American, just like I am. We need to stop lying about we're pure black. We're not. If we go to Africa, as an African man, I'm going ahead and say this again, change subject. There's an African man named Moving to Freedom for Africa, something like that. He tells us straight up, we're not pure blacks. We're mixed. We accept that. Stop lying. When you say you're pure black and your doggone genealogy is not pure black, you're lying. And we need to stop caring about what white racist people say. We don't need to be live, or we still live in slave days or something. I don't live for the white racist people who don't respect me for who I really am. I let them go by their business. I don't talk to them. I don't associate with them. I don't say nothing to them. I don't say hi to them. Whatever. Okay. That's how I have a strong resentment. They have strong resentment towards me. I have strong resentment towards back. You know what I'm saying? Back to them. My point is that people made fun of him about the way he looked. They made fun of him and tried to accuse him of sexual abuse, and he fought that. I'm glad 10 years ago, and I prayed that he would win that case, and he won. Michael Jackson won that case. So we'll go to Bill Cosby. Every time a brother, no matter what they look like, try to do something positive and doesn't do that gangster bullshit and don't that ghetto bullshit, they don't do none of that stuff, they always get attacked from the outside of the African American community and then the inside, no matter what the shade is, no matter what the heritage, with the mixture of and all that other stuff. Okay? So that's the whole reason why Bill Cosby, he know that, okay? He's in his 70s, he know that, okay? And that's the reason why you have to be careful who your friends, especially in Hollywood, the greedy vultures, like T-Boz said about Pebbles. It's a bunch of vultures in shock content. It's a bunch of satanic people. I'm not talking about Satanism. I'm talking about people being satanic about their actions, okay? Being demonic, acting ugly and stuff, acting evil and stuff. In the entertainment industry, you gotta know who your friends are, and just because what color they are, because look what Michael Jackson, both black and white Hispanic people making fun of this man, okay? And same thing going back to Bill Cosby. You have not only you have white people and some Hispanic people who are racist don't like Bill Cosby, but you also have some black folks who don't like because he don't act like a coon. He don't act stupid and ignorant and buffoony and call himself a nigga and all this other stuff. Okay? And that's why I'm defending Bill Cosby. That's why I'm defending Bill Cosby, because I don't want to see no buffoon representing me. Okay? Although I'm not a collective person, but y'all like to use collective stereotypes against us. And like I say, I don't like no buffoon coon, because every time I have to tell her, for example, since these brothers of no matter what they look like, going around calling themselves niggas, I have to tell people who are not African American that I don't use that word and don't refer me as that. They mean stupid. Back when I was growing up, if someone called you a nigga, that was a racist term, and you about to get your ass whooped. You did, okay? But now it's embraced, and you see what I'm saying? And I know our ancestors who was lynched, killed, raped, and hung, and everything else, man, if they're pure black or mixed part black, rolling in their grave about people, and not just young people, it's the older people too, referring to themselves as niggas and stuff like that. It's just, y'all tell me y'all love yourself, but you using a word that's used against you to let this assault to your heritage, call yourself a nigga and stuff. You know, it's just stupid. Yeah, I mean, therefore, I always tell people who love to call themselves niggas and even call women, some of the sisters call them niggas and stuff like that. I'm saying back when I was coming, I remember some chicks who have these sisters call themselves niggas. Y'all need to go on a plantation, go every KK household, put on a slave outfit on, mammy costume, whatever, and work on them fields. Work inside, make the pancakes, and make the dog food for the master, and take care of the white kids in the right way. I know you'll take care of white kids, but you're trying to take care of your own kids. So, it's just like they live in a inferiority complex, okay? And that's why I'm defending Bill Cosby, because it's a plot. I know it is. I believe it's a plot. Ever since, especially since he made that comment in 2004, excuse me, 2004, and he sit there and say attack the people in our community being coons and buffoons and psychotic ancient mamas and psychotic Uncle Ruckus and stuff. And it don't have to be like Uncle Ruckus cartoon. When they call themselves niggas and stuff, they being crying a barrel type folks, and they live in the ghetto. They're Uncle Ruckus too, okay? So you know what I'm saying? They just making us look bad and being savages and thugs and everything. Then he had to call it out. And so when they called him out, I don't know why they like high yellow brother Michael Dyson had to come in there and attack Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Why? I mean, you're a preacher. You should understand where he coming from. You know what I'm saying? So I'm tired. Bill Cosby was against it. One thing, Bill Cosby, now, I'm in bash it. I mean, that's why I was made a video about Oprah Winfrey taking sides with that Scott Edge mama, Baltimore mom, Toya Graham. She was being a hypocrite because I remember before her show went off, and way before this whole stupid allegation about Bill Cosby, Dr. Tucson, yeah, Dr. Alvin Tucson, his name. Okay, he's a psychiatrist. He's a brother too. He's against corporal punishment. And Bill Cosby gets full punishment, and so is Oprah, supposedly, okay? And they was on the show talking about this, and I said, oh, I want to meet them when I get famous. I want to meet Oprah. I want to meet Bill Cosby. This type of folks. This is my kind right there, okay? They talk about, uplifting our community, stop using the N-word and stuff like that. They talk about all this. I said, wait, where are these folks? Because I get tired of those I can't get along with. This is not my cup of tea. The ones that they're around, hell, I call it like it is, okay? And so that's why I would defend Bill Cosby. Like Keisha Knight Plum was defending Bill Cosby, and Raven Simone, and everybody else defending him because we know this man, he ain't putting those stereotypes on on the Cosby Show. He not on the Cosby Show. He not make us look like buffoons. He had his children going to school. You know, he had different world. He had all these beautiful stuff that he was doing for our community to make us proud of being part of the black race. Not no mammies and coons and buffoons and jigaboos and all other stuff, cottage mamas like the Toya Graham people. No, he had Claire Elseworth that was not no Sakata Answer Mama. Okay? Sometimes she'd yell, but she wasn't no Sakata Answer Mama. You know what I'm saying? But he was not no Uncle Ruckus. You know what I'm saying? No Sakata Uncle Ruckus talking about Bill Cosby. He had the children was going to school. They were talking about, you know what I'm saying? There's one thing I love about his show. He was respectful of parents. That was something to be proud of. It was something that make us proud. You get my point? It was not no jigaboos and coons that you see these days. Hip hop. Not back in the 80s. In the 80s they had clean hip hop before gangster rap came in. But you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no savages and all other stuff. He had people trying to be doctors and lawyers. It made white Americans see a better view of us. Okay? And that's one thing I cannot diss Bill Cosby for doing it. He was at school graduations, trying to get people to go to school, go to college, so we can be upscale and not living on welfare, not living in ghettos, seeing good times, okay? He was something upscale to make us proud of being who we are. And that's the whole reason why that I defend this man. Okay? And I cannot see the person be a pervert and do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not God or judge, you never know. You know what I'm saying? But I don't, and one thing I have to tell it, that man and now he's so crazy old, crazy, uh, crazy, trashy hoe. Talking about, yeah, I call her a hoe. Talking about, Jan Dickinson. I can't stand Glad Tyra Banks kicked her ass off the show. Because she was mean on that show. I mean, dang. Jan, like, for example, you know what I'm saying? And that woman, I mean, I'm serious. And even the white dudes at MileLaunch.com before they got cut off, they got rid of the site, on the white male models call her top bitches and everything. I mean, it sounds worse than a doggone or gangster rap record. That was called Jan Dickinson left and right bitches and everything. And I joined in. Cause I'm sorry, Jan Dickinson is a bitch now. Okay, she stepped around. I don't understand. And I don't care if our doggone son get mad. I mean, dog, I understand what happened to her. She should have got, like I said about Michael Jackson, should have got help. I'm getting help from my bipolar disorder, and what happened to me as a child, I uh, take it all, and what's it called, and Zyprexa, okay? And I don't got no how I'm paying money like these folks do. But Jan Dixon said her wasting it on trying to sleep around in Hollywood from Paris to New York and LA and stop trying to have threesomes and stuff and also other stuff, drinking alcohol, getting drunk everywhere you go. And that's why her mama career went and being on drugs. Not only she was off of drugs, you know what I'm saying, but when she was on Surreal Life, you know what I'm saying, after Surreal Life, she was with Keisha Cole's mama Frankie. She was back in rehab again. I'm like, doggone, you say you clean, next y'all go back and be to rehab. What's going on? So that Jan Dixon is crazy, and she's just looking for some tissue whore. I ain't see no tears come out her eyes. You know what I'm saying? She had to join in and try to get this man money. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Please stop trying to be a lynch mob bitch, okay? You know what I'm saying? You talk when you say your dad was a racist, you're not. So come on now. I mean, therefore, that's how you know, that's how I feel about that. And like I said, before Bill Cosby, I had lost respect for Jan Dixon. If I watched her show on Oxygen, like I said, if I was that white dude and she slapped in the face, I'm sorry, I've knocked her out. Okay, I'm serious. Just like it's wrong for a man to hit a woman, it's also wrong for a woman to hit a man. I don't care about a woman being a man. We can say all that stuff. You're a human being. Human beings supposed to respect each other, whether they male or female, whether they black, white, Hispanic, racial, mixed, Asian, American, whatever they handicap, whatever, it does not matter. Whether they're Protestant, whatever, it doesn't matter. Jewish, whatever, Muslim, agnostic, atheists, whatever. Okay, you're supposed to respect each other, and you have a nerve to put your hand against it just because he was drinking a wine glass. Okay, doggone it. Okay, well just tell him you don't have to be on. Next time he's not going to mosque. Don't be slapping people because, like I say, if she was put her hand on me, baby, I would knock her out. I don't care about her doggone gender. Okay, Saying he was a big old muscle man. It's like on movie Devo on Craig and Devo on Friday. I got a brick or whatever. Man, well, actually, if I was Craig, I would not listen to my father. I actually got that gunshot Devo. You know what I'm saying? Because when he hit Neil Long, baby, I got mad when you hit Neil Long. Ooh, no. I know Devo's an actor, but, he used to be Zeus on WWF before WWE back in the day. But when he hit Neil Long, baby, and Neil Long, oh no, you don't hit Neil Long, and I love me some Neil Long. And I ain't care what that doggone crazy man, Craig father said, and Ice Cube's character's father said. I w- I'm sorry, like I think I got gangster on Devo. He was a bully anyway, so I don't feel sorry for bullies, okay? But same time, if going back to saying, if once a big old man hit me, I would do anything to knock him out. I'm sorry, I go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because you supposed to respect each other, regardless of what the gender, whatever the race, whatever. That's the point. Anybody who watch my video should get that point. So just like for example, I use this to go to the hood. Remember that high heel hood rat was on the subway drunk? Okay, remember early was last year? Last year, yes. And it was a sister, sadly, okay. And she had a high heel, her big old high heel, and she hit one of the Hispanic guys. First she started making fun of folks what they dressed like back in 1990 something. And one of the question is, if you all that so expensive, so why the heck you going on coming from the club on the subway? You know what I'm saying? Why even waste your car at? Okay. And what happened was, it was a Hispanic man he was recording, he was Dominican, and his charge was dropped. And Whoopi Goldberg, go ahead, Whoopi, I love Whoopi. She defended his Hispanic man, he was Dominican. She defended him because the woman hit him with the shoe. So it happened in the subway in New York. She kept hitting him with the shoe, and he fell down. And high heels are hard because my cousin, when he was 1 year old, back in 1989. My grandma was getting her shoes out, her high heels out, and my little cousin, he was walking. He picked the high heel, and boom! And I'm watching videos. Boom! You know what I'm saying? I'm watching VH1 at night. It was on fire. I cried. He was laughing, and my grandfather and got told me he's not supposed to do that. Okay, and so I know how high heel hurt. So when that high heel who rat, she hit that man side of the head. Yeah, he boom! And I didn't care how being a doggone woman and some other man jumped in trying to fight the dude, and it was on camera. So when they started putting New York police arrested all of them, but they said no, they just dropped the charge on his family because it was self-defense. Because she kept hitting him with a high heel. And it wasn't no high heel in my grandma. It wasn't like on 1970, high, big old high, you know what I'm saying? What now these women wearing nowadays, when they go to a club now, you know what I'm saying? We were, 1970s go-go boots, what they call them. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. So his name was Jorge, right? His name was Jorge, and Jorge, he deserved to hit that all high in the hood. I don't care about her being a female. If it was a dude hitting him with his Timberlands, it's still he had deserved to hit him back. You know what I'm saying? I'm for, if you want gender equality, you want to be treated respect as a man respect. Okay, that's treat show respect. Don't try to get gender superiority where the woman gets more respect than the man, or the man gives from the woman. We're supposed to respect each other. So, but at the same time, I'm forced to things with a female. If a man hit a woman and she didn't put her hand on him, she deserved to hit him back. And it goes same opposite. It goes vice versa. So that's how I feel about this. So like I said, when I go back to Janet Dickinson, her making accusations of Bill Cosby, I'm telling you, I can't stand a bitch, okay? And her to get on national TV and make a false cry. I'm sorry, and she wear weave, okay? Yeah, just because you're a white woman, yeah, they got white women wear weave. Well, what I'm saying, they wear weave before sisters wear weave. Anyway, pointed weaves and stuff, okay? I'm sorry, it made want to yank the stitches off of Janet Dixon's hair, okay? And I'm saying she made her book everything about her as fake, okay? She said her breast fake, her face fake, cause she been having surgery all until it's ugly, okay? Her hair fake, everything fake about Jan Dickinson, okay? She a miserable old bitch. I'm gonna just tell it like it is. She is, okay? And the whole time when she was on the Oxygen Channel, she was miserable. I'm serious. All that money she got, she still, a usual person. If I had all that money, I ain't gonna be miserable. But baby, when cameras roll, she was a witch. She was evil. Okay, she like an evil demon woman. And like I said, I'm sorry. She put her hands on me. Baby, I don't care. Her son to come in, I knock him out too if I have to. Shows. So mama had no business putting her hand on nobody in the first place. Maybe she wouldn't be fighting. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I felt one for there's one sister because she was nice. She was African girl. You know, real dark skin. She was pure African. Yeah, that's what pure black people look like. Okay, the African woman was on her show. It was sister was camera skin, so she a mixed breed. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause all of us are. She was black identified though, and she was trying to model the best way she can, and I forgot her name. It said, "Do you want a model?" Yes. We better put it. Stop acting a fool. Whatever Janet Dickinson said, and she told her actor. So the sister told her actor, girl, "I'm crying because I want to cuss her out, and I don't blame her. Cause I'm sorry. I don't care. I would have cussed her out too. You know what I'm saying? You don't talk to me. Baby. I've been mistreated all the fucking doggone life from family members, from outside family and stuff. You think at 40 some years old, almost in 40 years old, I'm gonna go with that bullshit again? Hell no, I'm not going through that. So yeah, I would cuss James Dixon out from the photographer and everything. Kick me out. I don't care. I found me another man, another model agency to go to. I don't need your trashy agency anyway. You know what I'm saying? And she moved people in her house, so she keep an eye on them. Okay, dang, are you that nosy bitch? So I mean, and when she got in the doggone lynch mob against Bill Cosby, like I say, I just had to say, this woman, it's a fake. At first, I'll admit I was a little skeptical, okay? Because a bunch of women claiming that they were being raped by Bill Cosby, including some sisters, and even there wasn't some still, a bunch of women, okay? But when I saw Janet Dixon with her lying ass, doggone Will, she was a fake. This all, and Barry Johnson, that's her friend. Everybody was shocked about Barry Johnson, but yeah, look, Barry Johnson and Janet Dixon friend, okay? One thing, and I understand Beverly Johnson's daughter was being a hard head and stuff like that. But if you train your child right, you made your child would not come out, Miss Beverly Johnson. She was taking pictures of Beverly Johnson's daughter who's trying to become a model, and this was what Beverly Johnson said that Janet said, "Stop acting, stop act like a bitch." Now, if she talked to my daughter like that, I said, "Hey, no, bitch, hold on. This touch your daughter. Don't you talk to my kid like that. You need to handle your son. Handle your son. Don't talk to my daughter like that." I was told about Baby Johnson. Trust me, I act a fool. I act like Naomi Campbell, baby. I'm sure. I'm serious. If she get away with too much bullshit, somebody to call her ass out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like Janet Dickinson. And like I said, no one I know who she was till Tyra Banks put her on spot, okay? Because I never know who Janet. I have people who older than me never heard Janet Dixon until she came on Tyra Banks' show. You know what I'm saying? And then she started this Tyra, and I'm glad Tyra fired her ass off the show. Because the woman was a bitch. The woman was serious, and that's what she deserved. She was a hoe back when she was modeling, before she got married to her baby daddy, okay? And I will say, I will not doubt that Bill Cosby and her had consensual sex, okay? I'm not saying he did, but I wouldn't doubt that, okay? Because he did had sex with somebody before, outside of his marriage, okay? So, point is, and you know what I'm saying, she was a jump off side piece, a Molly Hood rat chick. That's all she was. Okay, it's all she was. A side piece and a thought. Okay, that's what Jan Dixon was. So, like I say, when I saw this heifer get on here, I say this is a lie. This is all lie. And she, woo, babe, please, you just sit here lying on national TV and your tears and come out. Sometimes you hurt, you cannot be crying. I admit that. But in this situation, I bet she's just putting an act so she get her name in the book. You know what I'm saying? So, besides Beverly Johnson, her friend jumped in. That's how I knew us. This is a setup. This is a setup. Leave that brother alone. Let Bill Cosby live his legacy. Y'all probably want him, and he probably stopped fooling with y'all, or probably never got to y'all, especially the Beverly Johnson. Okay, so therefore y'all need to stop leave his life alone. Stop making up lies about him just because he's a positive brother. Every time a positive brother do something, some of these lynch mobs from the white and the black side coming from nowhere trying to bring him down. That's a known fact. And y'all, I wouldn't doubt them, especially because they have the American look. besides African, his features look more Native American, but a little mixture of Native American and African. So I think he had some white, especially because we have been slavery, and also Native American besides black. But one woman that I read, and I was agreed to this movie, this what she said was written in her book, Daughter Damage. Okay, before Halle Berry came and made a movie about her. I was so happy to meet this, read about Daughter Damage, and Daughter Damage's mother was, black Jamaican, Native American, and Mexican. That's what I read in the book. Her father was half white. He was half white and part African. Okay, and in the book, before I read all that, it's a saying in our community: you cannot trust black and you cannot trust white. I do live by that. Okay, because I had myself been messed up from all different races. That's why I cannot be a racist. Okay, I had black folks mistreat me, but black identified clearly not pure black. But I had Africans too who were pure black mistreat me too. I had white folks mistreat me, and I had Hispanic folks treat me. From growing up as a child to other, had my own family who's black and white and American mix. Okay, with light skin, dark skin, whatever. I had all type of people mistreat me, so I cannot pick or choose. You know what race is going. That's why I'm like, that's what I'm saying. You can't trust black, and you cannot trust white, and along with brown and yellow and red, okay? And a mixture of those, actually, most of those black people here are racially mixed anyway. So that's the whole reason why that I live by that. And Bill Cosby should have done that. And like I said, I know this the stupid comedian, the coon, that made a joke about this situation, and that's how everybody started jumping off on this whole story about being raped and stuff. But this man, like I said, I bet that brother just didn't like that Bill Cosby came out bashing stuff with our community back in 2004. And I agree with Bill Cosby. I'm tired of ghetto bullshit. Okay? I'm tired of ratchetness being celebrated. Okay? I'm tired of people thinking it's called typical black behavior when it's not. And I'm glad he called it like it is. He didn't care if anybody got their butt hurt, feelings hurt. He didn't care about that. So that's why everybody's after this man. Okay? This man's trying to do positive in our community. He's trying to get rid of negative bullshit that folks try to linger on so much. So that's the whole reason why he said that back in 2004. I think it was at the NBA and excuse me, NAACP conference or Black Caucus conference, whatever it was, and in July, like I said, he's tired of the N word being celebrated. And like I said, and you have these young people, even the older ones too, who go, I'm a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you call yourself a nigga, well, go be a slave on a plantation. Because that's exactly what you are, ignorant ass folks. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and be a slave on a plantation. Pick the Ku Klux Klan's cotton. Pick the Knox's cotton, excuse me. Go serve in the house. Serve Aunt Jemima pancakes. Serve them food. Tend the children, okay? Clean the house for them for no pay at all, okay? So, therefore, I mean, that's what y'all need to understand. The word nigga means ignorant, okay? Okay, and that's what that's why they do not want us ancestors who don't want them to be educated. They want them to read anything. And one thing I'm glad the Vibe show on one of his latest shows, Philip said they said that there's a saying. You can hire anything you hire from a Negro is put it in the book because they will not read it. Okay, and that's exactly a true fact. And we need to start reading our books and start being educated because these folks, when ignorance is bliss, and ignorance will kill you. Okay, and that's what these folks are being ignorant. That's why Bill Cosby called it out, and I loved it back in 2004. I loved it so much that he said the truth, and I'm not, like I said, that's why I would defend him because I know this man would not do such a thing. Yeah, he probably cheated on his wife, but I don't think he would rape these women. And like I say, y'all so stupid. Well, if you're a drug addict, you would take anything. But if someone give me a pill, I don't know where it came from. I don't know where you know what I'm saying? So that's stupid. But like, for example, Beverly Johnson, you know what I'm saying? First off, okay, that was different because it was a cappuccino. But Jane Dixon was already on drugs. Okay, so I was taught back in the 80s, don't do drugs. If someone gave me a pill, I'm not going to give it to you unless you're a doctor or a nurse or something. That's different. But if you're someone out from the street, I don't care if you're a celebrity or not. I'm not going to take your stupid drugs. So that's how, we always tell the kids, don't take no stuff from a stranger. Well, adults need to learn that too, okay? So, you know, and I'm sorry, and like I said, these women just, I mean, I'm not trying to make fun these women, and I don't know if it's true or not, but it seems to me there's just a bunch of guys trying to get some doggone money because there's no criminal action happen. So what's the point? Okay, and this man here, and I'm gonna defend. Like I said, Wendy Williams is just mad because the man tried to get this woman fired for bringing the story up. Of course, if you're bringing a lies about somebody, of course somebody's gonna try, especially on television. Of course, somebody's trying to get you fired for it. If someone says something, bad about you, Wendy Williams, when you want somebody on national TV, they're supposed to saying you're a man, they're supposed to saying all this other stuff. Okay, well, we'll find out. I would never do that. So I love Wendy Williams as well. But if I came on television on this thing and said Wendy Williams is a man, she ain't no real woman, and she bleached her skin, all these lies that people say about you, okay? When you get offended, I'm getting paid by national media. Will you think that you contact my supervisor and say, hey, get that man, get Zach fired, because I don't want him making these false accusations about me? Come on now. So I see why he did that. So don't get mad. You still kept your job till you got fired. You got hey, you got a talk show now on television, so you got your own business now, so you don't have to worry about that anymore, Wendy Williams. Okay? So just drop it, okay? Drop it on, talk about some other hot topic. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I gotta say, y'all. I mean, I ran my mouth enough, but I just, I hope you get all the ideas. The reason why I defend Bill Cosby, I like to see some positive things about being a part of the black race, and not something negative and stuff, not some jigaboo bullshit and picking any bullshit that these folks call themselves for nigga, and what I'm saying. I'm tired of seeing all that. Okay, I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Why, I want to see our people make it and be successful and be on top just like the white folks are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm tired of people of African American descent, whether they're mixed identified or black identified, always stupid low because they have to please their doggone ghetto jiboo people friends who are crabs in the barrel. Okay, I'm telling you, it's one thing I cannot, even though people, I don't agree with everything that Charles Barkley say. But he was right when he told them white folks that, because he had right to say. Let me speak like folks will say, well, why are you telling white folks this? Excuse me. Look how this crab and barrel coon that made fun of Bill Cosby, and he said from the white folks, they joined the lynch mob too. Those are the sellouts, okay? They don't want to see a brother make it, no matter if he light skin or dark skin, okay? They don't want to see a brother make it at all, because they low, misery loves company. And I see this bullshit everywhere I go. When you don't go along with these crowded barrel coons, they'll do anything to stop you from being successful. And I'm a living proof that I've been a victim of that. Okay, so that's the whole reason why that I said on my video. Dr. Dennis' book said, don't trust black and don't trust white. And we go ahead with some more racially diverse, brown and yellow and red and everything else. Okay, I'm telling you, you gotta look at a person as a human being, not by their color. Okay, and everybody will come on my channel. Look here, I'm not saying that because to my knowledge, this is my opinion. I don't think he did. Okay, because he did so much great work. Okay, yes, Dr. Jekyll is a high, but when they bought at first, I was a little bit skeptical, okay, until Jan Dixon came in the scene with her crazy ass, and that was I said, this is a fake, this is a false accusation right there, and she not even tear crying, boo! Well, doggone, when you slapping them doggone models and stuff and talking trash on them, you wasn't crying then, bitch. So I'm saying that's an ex-model, which I'm going back to being a model. I mean, I see his attitude in the agency. It needs to be called out. I plan on having. I'm going to school for entrepreneurship, and I plan on having a model agency along with that. I would never treat my models and talents like shit. If I don't like to be treated like shit, I don't care how much the money is going. I'm not gonna treat nobody like shit. There's no excuse for that bullshit. Okay, if y'all want to treat me like shit, and y'all want to throw rocks at somebody, but when someone confronts your ass and you want to run high and blame the other person for it, when you don't want to throw the rocks in the first place, don't do that. Okay, I mean you know that because it's wrong to mistreat people. I don't give a damn about the color dollar money, the money, the out money that you want, you make excuses for. Still, it's wrong to mistreat somebody because there's a person just like you are. Okay, and that's how to say. Jen Dixon need to understand how much money she's mad because she not like she didn't Sidney Crawford and Neil Campbell and Campbell now. That's the whole reason why. Anyway, but Tyra Banks level, she not in that level no more. She just a wash waste model, okay? And with all plastic surgery or worse, it's crazy. Whoever plastic surgery is, dang, he or she not doing a great job because she still look ugly. Anyway, bye bye y'all. Have a nice day.